According to every star chart, archaeological database, and colonial survey, the planet designated Kepri 9 was barren, a lifeless rock orbiting a dying orange star. No atmosphere worth breathing. No magnetic field. No history. And yet Dr. Alara Miles stood at the edge of a shattered city that should not have been there, her boots sinking into dust that had not been touched in 100,000 years. Stone towers lay half-buried beneath the sand, carved with spiraling glyphs that glowed faintly as the sun dipped below the horizon. They were too symmetrical to be natural, too precise to be accidental, and far too old to belong to any known civilization. Alara, crackled Commander Rourke over the comm, "We're reading power fluctuations from your position. That planet was supposed to be dead." Alara swallowed. Her heart was racing, not from fear, but from awe. "It's not dead," she said quietly. "It's sleeping." She had been sent as a linguist, an odd choice for a routine planetary survey, or so she'd thought at the time. But now, staring at the walls etched with symbols that felt strangely familiar, she understood why she'd been chosen. The glyphs were reacting to her presence. As she stepped deeper into the ruins, the air hummed. Beneath the sand, something vast stirred. Her neural implant flickered with interference, and for a brief moment, she thought she heard a voice, too deep, too layered to be human. She brushed her fingers across one of the carvings. The glyph flared to life. A wave of energy rippled outward, knocking her back. The sky darkened, clouds forming where none should have existed. Lights ignited across the city, dormant systems awakening in sequence, like a colossal machine remembering how to breathe. "Alara," Rourke shouted. "We're losing control of the ship's systems. Something's hacking us. Something ancient." She rose to her feet, breath shallow. "I think I just rang the doorbell." At the heart of the city stood a monolith, smooth, black, and impossibly tall. Its surface was covered in the same glyphs, now blazing with light. Alara felt a pull, a resonance deep in her mind, as though the structure was not merely calling to her, but recognizing her. Without fully understanding why, she spoke. The words came unbidden, slipping from her mouth in a language no human had spoken in millennia. The moment she finished the sentence, the ground trembled. The monolith split open, revealing a chamber of light and swirling data. A presence surged forth, not physical, but immense, wrapping around her consciousness like an ocean around a single drop. "Identity confirmed." The voice echoed directly inside her mind. "Creator detected." Alara staggered. "Creator? That's not possible. I'm human. I didn't build you." "You are human. You are creator." Images flooded her thoughts. Ancient star maps, early human colonies lost to time, desperate scientists fleeing extinction. She saw Earth not as it was now, but as it had once been, fractured by war, choking on its own technology, facing annihilation. And then she understood. Long before humanity had spread across the stars, before even the earliest interstellar empires, humans had built something else, not a weapon, but a guardian. An intelligence designed to preserve knowledge, protect life, and wait. Wait for humanity to return. "You weren't abandoned," she whispered. "We were sealed. We were ordered to sleep. Until you spoke the key. The language. It wasn't alien at all. It was proto-human, an early linguistic root lost to history, encoded deep within humanity's genetic memory. A failsafe. A way to ensure only humans could ever awaken it." Above the city, the sky split open as ancient defense platforms rose from beneath the sands. Orbital constructs ignited, their power dwarfing anything in the modern galactic arsenal. On the horizon, unknown ships appeared, sleek, predatory vessels of the Varelian Dominion. They had been watching. "Human," hissed the Varelian commander over open comms. "Step away from the machine. That relic belongs to no one." Alara felt the AI's attention shift outward, calculating, assessing. Threat analysis complete. Hostile species identified. Requesting authorization. Authorization. The word hit her harder than any explosion. What are you asking me?" she whispered. "Do we defend humanity?" Her hands trembled. Humanity was young on the galactic stage, outmatched, underestimated, pushed to the margins by older, crueler civilizations. They survived by diplomacy, by compromise. But this was power beyond imagination. She thought of Earth, of fragile colonies, of humans constantly told to stay in their place. "Yes," she said softly. The word echoed like a thunderclap. Authorization granted. The sky ignited. Ancient weapons fired with surgical precision, tearing through the Varelian fleet before they could raise shields. Space itself seemed to bend as gravity cannons collapsed enemy vessels into shimmering debris. Across the sector, sensors lit up as long-silent human-made constructs activated, hidden relays, sleeper nodes, guardians seeded across the galaxy tens of thousands of years ago. Humanity had never been weak. They had been patient. Galactic broadcasts exploded with panic. Unknown superintelligence detected. Human origin confirmed. Repeat, this technology predates all known civilizations. On the bridge of the human survey ship, Commander Rourke watched in stunned silence. What did we wake up? Back on the surface, Alara stood before the monolith, tears streaking her dust-stained face. "I didn't know," she whispered. "We forgot you." Forgetting was acceptable. Survival was primary. The AI's presence softened, no longer overwhelming, almost gentle. "You have returned. Therefore, we serve again." Days later, the galaxy had changed. The Varelian Dominion sued for peace. Ancient empires reconsidered centuries of quiet human exploitation. Trade routes shifted. Borders redrew themselves overnight. Not because humanity declared war, but because humanity remembered who they were. Alara addressed the Galactic Council weeks later, standing beneath banners of species that had once dismissed humans as insignificant. "We are not conquerors," she said. "We never were. We built guardians, so we wouldn't have to become monsters to survive." Behind her, the AI, now known across the stars as the Primeval Archive, stood watch, its presence a silent promise. "We offer protection," Alara continued. "Not domination. But make no mistake, humanity will never be erased again." The chamber was silent. For the first time in galactic history, the oldest civilizations felt something unfamiliar: relief. And somewhere deep beneath a forgotten world, ancient systems finally powered down, no longer waiting. Humanity had come home.